Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Neymar knocks it into space. Koundé for Messi, and it's De Bruyne. Takes the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to belt it away. And it's De Bruyne. Koundé. Messi! Vinicius Junior. He's through here. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Such good technique.
Van Nistelrooy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been slung wide. Decent progress down the left. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And De Bruyne! Oh, that is very close.
De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Approaching the half-hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé, Rafinha. Now it's Haaland. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nagatomo. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi goes for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole... And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Nistelrooy gets flagged offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. Neymar! That's really well cleared. Liverpool deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And here's Griezmann, and this is Hullet. He's in a decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Charge, surely! Liverpool have their second corner now. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nagatomo is there, and he can pick it up. He's in space and looking for options. Delivered across. Bullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nagatomo. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Khan gets it clear. It's Neymar! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And now they can clear their lines.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bale. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Park Ji-sung. And this takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Henderson takes control of it, and he's on the move. It's Jordan Henderson! Rummenigge, Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Koundé. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Lahm shows great strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Takes the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now he's got space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Koundé gets into a good position. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. He's great chance! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Haaland. Big chance, must be! De Bruyne. Haaland. And they're quick to press. Henderson has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15. Mbappe. Number
And it's
8,
Messi.
Rafinha. Coming on the field. Number 24. Hey. Number 6.
That's just playing it safe
Cristiano
and simple.
Ronaldo. Number 17. Mohamed Salah.
Koundé.
Substitution in progress.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. To Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Koundé gets into some space. And he thumps it clear. Messi. And here's Kane. Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Messi. Koundé.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a sharp pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lahm. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Is only allowed in the areas shown on this
So
map.
what do you take away from The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rooney tries to play it through. Mbappe threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Koundé. Rijkaard. And Rooney. Owen. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Bruyne. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rafinha tries to pass it through. He is through here. That's a throw. Now it's Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pedri. Now it's Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's lofted through here. Messi. Now it's Kane.
There
He's
will be
intervened
1
well
minute
there.
added time.
Thinks one through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick reminder
Well, obviously
today
things
that
are
parking
not
in the
good,
area
Peter.
around the
It
stadium
seems the
is
team
strictly
were just a
forbidden.
bit too busy
Please use parking
playing within
provided by the club
themselves,
or any
too
other paid
tentative.
parking
They have to
facilities in the
improve
area.
and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's going for goal!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shot, surely! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Robertson picks it up from the goal kick. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
"60 minutes played. Messi goes steaming forward. Rooney. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Seedorf. Now it's Torres. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Pedri. He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. Played out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 8.
Manchester United with the corner.
Number
They're
15,
first. And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is
Park Ji-sung.
number 7.
No way through there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now he's got space here. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Fernando Torres gets through on his own. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.